Welcome in, everyone. Tonight we're diving deep into the heart of Ramadan.
Laylat al-Qadr.
Yeah, the night of decree.
That's right.
This night is powerful.
Incredibly powerful.
Or blessed than 1,000 months.
Absolutely, that's what we're told.
It's a night shrouded in a bit of mystery, though, right?
It is. It falls within the last 10 days of Ramadan, but the exact date is unknown.
Which just adds to the excitement, I think. We're all on this quest together.
Yeah, it's a special kind of anticipation.
Well, let's get into it. What makes Laylat al-Qadr so special?
It all comes back to the Qur'an.
Okay.
Surah al-Qadr, a short but incredibly powerful chapter, reveals the essence of this night.
So this is what we'll be focusing on tonight.
This is it.
Our source.
The very first verse, it declares, "Indeed, we sent it down during the night of decree."
Sent it down. That refers to the revelation of the Qur'an.
It does.
But the Qur'an was revealed over 23 years.
That's right.
So how does this one verse fit in?
The wording here is really important. The Arabic uses the word anzalna.
Anzalna.
Yeah, which means a complete sending down.
Okay.
As opposed to a gradual revelation.
Interesting. So a complete sending.
Yes, this signifies that the entire Qur'an, as a complete and unified text, descended on this one extraordinary night.
Like a blueprint.
Exactly.
For humanity. The whole thing coming down.
It's powerful imagery.
Yeah. And while it was revealed gradually over time, this verse points to a singular monumental event.
Okay.
Where the complete text, the divine message in its entirety, was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad.
So that clarifies the connection to the Quran.
It does.
How do we know this night falls during Ramadan?
Another verse gives us that piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
Surah al-Baqarah, verse 185, states, "The month of Ramadan in which the Quran was revealed."
So we combine these two verses.
Exactly.
Laylat al-Qadr, the night of the Quran's revelation, occurs within the month of Ramadan.
That's how we know.
It all comes together.
It does.
Let's talk about the name. Laylat al-Qadr. What does that actually mean?
Laylat translates to night.
Straightforward. Al-Qadr is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
The most common understanding is decree or determination.
So it's the night when Allah decrees matters for the coming year.
That's right, like a cosmic planning session.
Whoa.
Where destinies are written.
Amazing.
Surah ad-Dukhan adds another dimension.
Okay.
Verse 4 tells us, on this night, every matter is distinguished.
So every little detail, every life event,
every twist and turn,
being determined.
It really is humbling and awe-inspiring.
It is.
Al-Qadr has other interpretations, too.
Oh. I thought decree was it.
It can also be understood as grandeur.
Okay.
Or significance, highlighting the night's elevated status.
I like that grandeur.
Right. And there's even an interpretation linking it to constriction.
Constriction.
Yeah, referring to the overwhelming presence of angels descending on this night.
So not only is it spiritually significant, it gets crowded.
You could say that all these meanings add richness and depth to the night.
It's not just about decrees, but about its inherent greatness.
Exactly.
And the feeling of divine presence.
Yeah.
This night is a big deal.
It is.
We've got the connection to the Quran, the multiple meanings.
Right.
But the first verse of Surah al-Qadr uses the present tense, tanazal.
Yes.
Descends.
Descends. Present tense.
Does that mean this happens every year?
It does. That present tense is key.
Okay.
It indicates that Laylat al-Qadr is recurring.
Not just a one-time thing.
Right. Narrations confirm this too. It happens every Ramadan.
Wow. So it's a living tradition then.
It is an ongoing opportunity for renewal and connection.
And the Prophet Muhammad emphasized this, right?
He did. He told Abu Dhar that Laylat al-Qadr will continue until the Day of Judgment.
So it's a gift that keeps on giving.
That's one way to put it.
But how does the surah highlight the magnitude of this night?
Well, the very next verse poses a question.
Okay.
And what can make you know what the night of decree is?
It's asking for information.
Not really. It's more about making you stop and think.
Ponder the immensity of it all.
Exactly. Like, do you really grasp how incredible this is?
I get it. A rhetorical question.
It is. And notice the repetition of Laylat al-Qadr twice in the verse.
Okay. Yeah.
That emphasizes its importance.
Like urging us to pay attention.
Yes. Delve deeper.
Into the mystery and blessing.
Absolutely.
I'm feeling those chills you mentioned.
Good.
Now, the surah says Laylat al-Qadr is better than 1,000 months.
Yes.
What does that even mean?
This is where the concept of spiritual reward comes in.
Okay.
The surah is emphasizing that worship and good deeds on this one night surpass the value of those done over 1,000 months.
That's over 83 years.
It is.
What makes it so potent? Just quantity of actions.
It's not just about quantity, it's quality and context.
Okay.
This night is saturated with divine mercy.
Blessings.
The veil between heaven and earth feels thinner.
Okay.
Our prayers are received with special favor.
It's like a spiritual fast track,
That's a great way to put it.
where our efforts are amplified.
Our connection to the divine is heightened. And it's not just about personal gain, it's about aligning ourselves with divine will.
Tapping into the flow of blessings.
Yes.
Okay, I'm starting to get it. It's about the Qur'an, divine decrees.
Yes.
Immense blessings, this spiritual fast track.
It is.
What else happens on this night?
The next verse describes the descent of angels
Okay.
and the Ruh.
Hold on, the Ruh. What's that?
Great question. The Ruh, often translated as spirit, is understood as a unique creation of Allah, distinct from the angels.
Unique, so not just any angel.
No.
But the Ruh is coming down too.
Surah al-Isra hints at this too,
Right.
referring to the Ruh as something separate.
Special.
It speaks to the magnitude of divine blessings pouring forth on this night.
It suggests something truly extraordinary is happening.
Something beyond our normal understanding.
Like a grand celestial delegation arriving.
Carrying divine blessings.
Decrees.
There's more. The verse continues with every matter.
So they bring the decrees.
The blessings for the whole year.
It's like the blueprints for the year ahead are delivered.
Along with the energy and blessings to make them manifest.
Wow, that reinforces the idea that this night is profoundly significant.
It does.
Not just for individuals,
No.
but for the whole world.
That's right.
This is fascinating. But with all this activity,
Yes.
all these decrees, blessings,
Right.
angels, the row coming down, wouldn't Laylat al-Qadr feel incredibly busy?
It's certainly a lot happening spiritually.
Yeah.
But the key is for us to cultivate inner peace.
Receptivity.
So instead of feeling overwhelmed, we create a space of quiet receptivity.
Allow the blessings to come in.
Exactly. The outward events are a testament to the night,
Okay.
but the true essence lies in the inward journey.
I like that. Bring you back to the individual experience.
It is.
What we can do to make the most of this night.
That's a perfect question for our next
All
part.
right, we've got to stop there.
We do.
But we'll be back
Absolutely. We'll delve into specific practices and insights.
to help us unlock the potential of this night.
That's right.
Okay, well, I can't wait to dive back in.
Me too.
Until then.
Until then. So we've touched on the cosmic scale of Laylat al-Qadr.
Right, huge.
But now let's explore how it connects to our personal lives.
I'm ready.
How can we as individuals tack into that power?
Yeah, how do we make it a transformative experience?
Well, one thing to remember is the exact date is unknown.
Right.
That mystery is meant to encourage us to seek it.
Seek it even more.
Exactly.
Like a treasure hunt.
That's a good way to put it.
The treasure being a deeper connection with the divine.
The Imams of Ahlul Bayt, particularly Imam Jafar al-Sadiq,
Okay.
emphasized seeking Laylat al-Qadr in the last 10 nights,
Of Ramadan.
especially on the 19th, 21st, and 23rd.
So we've got a few special nights
A window of opportunity.
where the likelihood of encountering Laylat al-Qadr is heightened.
Right.
Does that mean we should just focus on those nights?
Not at all.
Okay.
The entire month is a time for spiritual growth.
Purification.
Ramadan prepares us to receive the blessings of Laylat al-Qadr.
I see. So it's not just about finding the right night.
No,
It's about cultivating the right state of heart and mind.
precisely. Ramadan is like training,
Right.
preparing us for the spiritual marathon of Laylat al-Qadr.
That's a good analogy.
Takes dedication and discipline.
So how do we actually connect with the power of Laylat al-Qadr?
The Imams provided guidance.
Okay.
Imam al-Bakir explained, all events of the year are decreed on Laylat al-Qadr.
All events.
Life, death, sustenance, actions, everything.
Wow. It's
A lot to take in.
the whole course of events.
It speaks to the scale of divine planning.
The interconnectedness of all things.
Raises the question of free will.
Right. If everything is already decided.
Imam al-Bakir addressed this. All yearly decrees are made,
Okay.
but Allah can alter them,
Based on.
His will and our actions.
So it's not rigid. It's dynamic.
That's a good way to see it.
Divine will and human agency working together.
Our choices do matter. Laylat al-Qadr isn't about surrendering our free will.
Oh.
It's about aligning it with divine will.
Seeking guidance.
Making choices that bring us closer to Allah.
That's reassuring.
We're active participants in shaping our destiny.
Even within a divinely ordained framework.
And this brings us back to spiritual reward.
Okay.
Imam al-Sadiq said deeds performed on Laylat al-Qadr are more valuable
Then,
than those done over 1,000 months without it.
like a spiritual investment opportunity.
You could say that.
Maximizing our efforts during this potent night.
Exactly.
But it's easy to get caught up in doing as many good deeds as possible.
I understand.
Like a checklist.
Laylat al-Qadr isn't just about quantity.
Right.
It's about quality, sincerity of intention.
Depth of connection with Allah.
Cultivating a genuine yearning for closeness.
Okay.
And one powerful way to do that is through dua,
Supplication.
our direct line to Allah.
So, no holding back.
Lay it all out there, your needs, desires.
Hopes, fears, all of it.
Be open, honest, vulnerable.
Speak directly to our Creator.
Seek guidance.
Mercy.
It's almost like an audience with the divine.
It is.
I encourage you to prepare a list of duas.
Okay, that's a good idea to stay focused.
With so much emphasis on decrees, blessings, supplications,
Mhm.
what about the angels in the Ruh?
Right, they're there too.
The imams said the Ruh holds an elevated position.
Even greater than the angels.
Yes, and the angels descend with the decrees,
Messenger.
carriers of Allah's will,
Like a grand celestial gathering.
with the Ruh presiding.
The angels carrying out instructions.
It's a vivid picture.
It reminds us that this is a cosmic event.
Heavens and earth converging.
It feels like we're trying to peek behind the curtain.
There's definitely mystery and wonder,
Yeah.
but the focus shouldn't be on witnessing these events, literally.
More about feeling the presence than seeing it.
Exactly, shifting our focus inward.
Creating a space of receptivity.
Stillness, connecting with the divine.
Okay, so we've got decrees, supplications, angels, the Ruh.
It's all coming together.
Yeah. But with all these profound concepts, there's one practice we haven't mentioned yet.
And what's that?
Istighfar, seeking forgiveness.
Ah, yes.
It seems so relevant to a night of divine mercy.
It is. It brings us to the heart of Laylat al-Qadr's transformative power.
We've been on quite the journey,
We have,
exploring Laylat al-Qadr
from the verses,
to the insights of the Imams,
angels and the Ruh.
decrees and blessings.
It's a lot to take in.
You brought up Istighfar.
Seeking forgiveness.
It seems so fitting
It's essential.
for a night of divine mercy.
Laylat al-Qadr is a chance to reset.
Realign ourselves.
And what better way than to cleanse our hearts?
Through repentance,
Seeking forgiveness.
it's like hitting the refresh button
And
on our
our
spiritual journey.
Wiping the slate clean.
Starting anew.
A spiritual detox.
Shedding the burdens.
The past mistakes.
Opening ourselves to forgiveness.
It's about acknowledging our shortcomings.
Seeking a fresh start.
Recognizing our human fallibility.
Turning to the one who can erase our transgressions,
It is humbling.
but liberating at the same time.
It is.
How do we approach Istighfar on this night?
With sincerity.
Is there a specific way? A formula?
It's about your heart.
Okay.
There are prayers and supplications,
Right.
but it's the genuineness of your remorse
That yearning for mercy.
that matters most.
So less about the words,
More about the feeling.
more our hearts out.
Acknowledge your mistakes.
Express regret
Ask for forgiveness.
with humility.
Sincerity.
It sounds like we've covered a lot.
We have.
We talked about seeking Laylat al-Qadr in the last 10 nights.
Especially the 19th, 21st, 23rd.
Right. As Imam Jafar al-Sadiq emphasized,
We talked about decrees.
the interplay of divine will,
free will.
the power of dua,
The angels and the Ruh.
descending with blessings,
Decrees.
a night of immense spiritual activity,
A convergence.
of heavens and earth.
But we shouldn't lose sight of the individual experience.
No, it's about personal transformation.
Deepening our connection.
You've got it. It's a night for reflection,
Supplication.
for the opportunity to
With the source of all mercy.
forgiveness.
What are your final words of wisdom?
Approach this night with an open heart,
A yearning for closeness to Allah.
a willingness to receive His blessings.
Okay.
Remember, the impact goes beyond this one night.
Okay.
Let its lessons guide you,
Throughout the year.
reminding you of repentance,
Supplication.
the boundless mercy.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
I feel a renewed sense of anticipation for Laylat al-Qadr.
Me too.
May it be a night of profound connection.
Transformation.
For all of us.
I hope so.